feel like he had
Yeah.
an inkling in Palu. So I love that the kid still playing top tiers, and now he's still producing and getting good results, regardless if it's online, offline, all these things. He's still proving himself to be a threat, transitioning from Smash 4 to Ultimate very well. So you love to see it, man. And sticking with the top tier motif is very, very strong. Smart thing to do, man. Don't shy away from those top tiers, man. People might get mad at you, but it doesn't matter. All that matters is you get the wins in bracket. They have the same character select screen that you do, man. They can do the same thing, but enough about Chag. We're going to be getting into Dabuz against Maister. Game & Watch is going to have to approach in this matchup, and that is certainly not one of his strengths as a character, so this is going to be an interesting one for sure.
Yeah, and in some matchups, when he is forced into the aggressive position, he's at least got the range to contend with them by way of back air and sometimes even neutral air. Other characters can't outrange it straight up, but Min Min, no one is outranging her at all. No sword in the game is getting anywhere close to those arms. So I think Meister's just going to have to fall back on clanking out the arms, which is, only possible on her horizontal moves, right? Otherwise, the rest of her moveset functions normally. So kind of similar to Almar, how all of his moves have technically the low priority setting. But I don't know if that's going to be a factor, if Meister is going to take the fight to more of a vertical situation. Of course, Game & Watch with some of the best juggles in the game by way of up air and, of course, neutral air assisting as well. I'm really curious as to how this is going to shake out.
It's going to be a big thing. I think it's going to be one of those matchups, which is kind of funny because I feel like it's always the other way around for Meister, where once he puts his opponent in the disadvantage, that's really where he's going to have to put the pedal to the metal. Like when he gets Min Min off stage, that's where he's going to have to capitalize. But he has to get in first. Like he's going to have to approach, and then he's going to be the one doing the punishing, trying to juggle a lot. Obviously, up air, Game & Watch's up air and nair are some of the best juggle or disadvantage extending tools in the game. So if you get game one started here, it's going to be Battlefield. Okay, interesting. I think this stage is so good for actually both characters, so it kind of makes sense how we ended up here for game one. But comes the Dabuz, man, trying to get his footing in the neutral off stage. Ledge trapping is gonna be tough for Min Min. I feel like this is gonna be. How do you get out of the situation?
Yeah, she's not the most mobile character for sure. You could swing giant ledge hop fairs and stuff, but Game & Watch being so short can actually get under stuff like that and just keep the fight a little closer to the edge and not let her back. So far, this is not going Dabuz's way whatsoever, despite our speculations on the matchup.
Yeah, I mean, it's just Meister's been playing this character since, I feel like, since he was born, basically. Like, he just can't, he was born, and he was playing Game & Watch, and that was it. But already Game & Watch is at 61. This is kind of death percentage. Almost. Okay, Battlefield helped it out a little bit there, but that's what I'm talking about. Is Game & Watch, I feel like he's a mentality check almost more than anything. Like, you're going to get hit with a lot of up Bs, a lot of frustrating stuff, get pinned to the disadvantage, and then he's also going to hurt you for pushing your advantage too far. And then he's a tough opponent to fight against. But the thing is, he's very, very, very light. So if you can just keep that in mind and not sweat it too much, like, Dabuz could still get a pretty early KO on him here, all things considered. 100% of Game & Watch is a lot longer than he would normally survive, but Battlefield helping him out, and the DI and survivability of Meister has been so good. And look at him again, pushing the disadvantage of this character. Horrible stuff for Min Min, but he's able to find his way back. Meister surviving still, Max.
Yeah, Dabuz brought this quite a ways back from the way the stock started off, too. So now, yeah, definitely within striking range. And not just because she's got giant arms, but also because of the percents here. And Dabuz covering both sides with the arms. One of the unique abilities of Min Min is that she can aim those in either direction. I feel like the optimal way to play this character is with B-stick, so you can just kind of freely use your off arm whenever you want. But now Meister up 2 stocks. I feel like Min Min certainly thrives with the lead just because it's so frustrating to get in on her. But now it's Dabuz who's going to have to rush down.
Nice. I like that from Dabuz. That's exactly what he has to be doing. A little bit more. Meister's making it hard on him, but it's holding down that center stage, locking in Meister on either side of him. There you go. See, they're both fighting for center stage now. It's so important. Meister, he has no real reason to approach here, but he is going to anyway. He does have this full stock lead, but it can fall away so quickly, Max, just because of the way the game and watch. Grab, back throw.
Yeah, and also the kill power of Min Min, especially with the megawatt arm, just nuke stocks. And wow, that looks so annoying for tether characters to deal with. You have no hitbox on the way up for your recovery, so the chef is just going to cook you, literally. And wow, Dabuz going down kind of early there. Air dodge off stage, certainly not something Min Min can come back from. Her recovery, it's not terrible, but it's a little suspect.
Meister is definitely Gordon Ramsay at the ledge. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's going to be cooking up some fish, some bait, everything, man. Anything on the menu, he's going to be throwing it at you. So well done to Meister. I think the stage was so good for Game & Watch, honestly. I don't think Dabuz should give up on the Min Min quite yet. I think he should rock through it because, and honestly, like, this is the way to look at some tournaments now. Is it's an online tournament, which you can use it, especially if you're Dabuz, to kind of study and use, especially since it's a 3 out of 5, use different characters and see what type of formula you can come up with that'll calculate and finally, output a W at the end of the day. So I feel like he's got a couple games to work with here, and he still has losers bracket life. So I think he should go with Min Min again, just on a different stage.
Now, in the words of a wise man, I think he should change the floor plan. Maybe not so much the game plan, but could be both. Either way, needs to pick the largest and most open stage available to him here. Probably FD if Maister didn't ban it, but if not, maybe, Kalos, maybe even Pokemon Stadium 2, being that, of course, there are 2 bans on the table. So just something with a little bit more breathing room. The top platform of Battlefield in conjunction with Game & Watch's giant projectile up air is certainly something you don't want to be dealing with. You do have the dive kick to get to the floor, but of course it's a very high commitment, and Nair will just eat that up.
I was going to say the Dark Pit. The production is on their stuff, which they have been all day. It's going to be a Dark Pit. That's what I'm seeing. Okay.
Wow. Is he with the Halloween vibes, man? That's a spooky choice right there. I think it's a good idea for Game & Watch, but still, like, Dabuz has put, probably 1/10 or less of the hours into this character as Maister has into Game & Watch, even if he's been playing solo Dark Pit on stream for the past 6 months.
I know. That's the thing about Maister. Like, even bad matchups, like, he makes them look fine. Like, the way that he plays Game & Watch, like, it's just so second nature to him, and he knows how to navigate around tricky bad matchups, or things that could be bad matchups, or even things that could be annoying for Game & Watch. Maister just has such a good way and head on his shoulders for gliding around and navigating those tricky situations. So here we go, man. The chef at the ledge is just so strong. It's so strong. What's up with that?
I'm the best ledge trapper in the world.
Who was? That's actually someone else, right?
That's Mr. R, yeah.
Mr. R.
Doing F-tilt with Grom 6 times in a row. But either way, we've got quite the dominant start yet again from Maister. We saw Dabuz make somewhat of a comeback in the last game on the first stock, of course, but Maister managed to run away with it. Could see an exact repeat of that, depending on how Dabuz is able to push his advantage here.
All right, I like it. Hold down center stage. No need to move from there. Here you go. The arrows, too, are nice. I kind of like Dark Pit a little bit more in this matchup because the arrows, you get a little more power and damage on them. But, if you and obviously, you can fill up the bucket, and that's a problem. But at the same time, Game & Watch is so light, man. I'm going to say it a lot throughout, the rest of the tournament, I'm sure. But, yeah, arrow off stage, you get a KO. Up smash, yep, that's going to do it. Nice conversion. Dabuz taking a lead here in game 2.
Arsene.
Yeah, right? Down air up smash, the classic.
Yeah, Dark Pit has a persona. That's the difference, if you guys were wondering. And now let's see what Dabuz can do with a lead with this character. Of course, Dark Pit, pretty strong projectile, but it is very linear. And that's the key difference between him and Pit. Obviously, you trade power for precision. And I don't know. I mean, Game & Watch is just so mobile and hard to pin down in one spot. But it looks like Dabuz, just, of course, one of the masters of defense all throughout the Smash series. He is very scary with the lead regardless of character matchup.
Yeah, it's a combination of the arrows and the side B too. Don't forget about the electroshock. That thing, especially Dabuz, like he hasn't thrown it out yet. Up there, I think that's going to do it. Yeah, dude, that was really close to the top blast zone. What a second game here for Dabuz, pulling very solidly with a 2-stock lead, trying to close this one out against Maister very quickly. And I think another thing that can't be understated about Dark Pit in this matchup, we've seen a lot of moving down tilts, a lot of different tilts, forward tilt and down tilt from Dark Pit. He is like a baby sword character, you know what I mean? They're kind of more like daggers, or I mean, I guess if we put them together, they become, I don't know, whatever type of weapon you call that. Double-edged blade.
Becomes Zidane's weapon from Final Fantasy IX.
I know in Chrono Cross they called it a swallow, but I don't know what it's actually. A thief's sword, that's what they called it, right? In FF9. It's like that.
Yeah.
Darth Maul, whatever you want to call it, double-sided blade. There's so many different
lightsaber.
The Duel of Fate starts playing, in Dabuz forward smashes. Let me see here. But that's okay. Actually, Maister's fighting this one back. That's the thing. Is like he's keeping him out and doing a good job, like playing kind of like a sword character. Which I'm a little surprised that Buzz has never really picked up a true sword character in his life. I feel like he would do really well.
Well, this is the perfect hybrid because he loves that defensive game in general. Just plays a very strong keep away and Pit a sword character with a projectile, which is kind of rare in Smash. So we'll see if he's able to carry this one into an actual game. So far, it's looking good for him, but Maister just has that surprise factor. And of course, down throw 9 could be waiting in the wings as soon as Dabuz's last stock happens. And here we go. Down smash at the ledge could set him up for this.
It's funny you say that because any other player I'd be like, all right, that's like generating like kind of fake hype or whatever. But Meister gets down throw 9 all the time. Like he really does. Like that's a true thing that he has in his tool belt as a player. So oh, the forward smash is getting interrupted though. Up B, the best up B in the game in my opinion.
Yeah, easily. Fantastic recovery and just a broken out of shield option. A DP that you can act out of, man.
I know, dude. Oh, this is adding up so quickly. Oh,
Best
I
ledge
feel
trapper
like...
in the world.
Mr. Art's got to watch out, dude. His title is it's in jeopardy now. Okay.
Oh my god, and just like that, in the percent lead, on the verge of closing out the game, Dabuz probably starting to sweat a little bit. I mean, probably like 60% ago he was sweating.
But he could throw an arrow there because he has two shots left to fill up the bucket, so you can throw another one out even if it is a little reckless. Oh no! Oh no!
A little too hungry right there. Dabuz, one of the most telegraphed moves in the game in general, but especially just blind from half a stage away like that. And damn, Maister closing it out. Near 0 to death there. I think he was at like 89 or something before the stock respawn from Dabuz. So phenomenal job there by Maister. And putting himself at a 2-0 lead, now on set point. If Dabuz has another counter pick, now's the time. I think the Dark Pit did great, but he just lost his patience, which is very rare.
It was that. It's the Game & Watch factor, man. I'm telling you. Try to find those KOs. You start getting chefed at the ledge. You just take... Suddenly you're at 90%. Like, when did that happen? For, like, no reason. Like, you're just walking into those things. I feel like... Could Dark Pit side B through those?
I think so, but also, like, anywhere that's not the shield on his arm is wide open and on that move, and it won't reflect, right? So, I don't know. I mean, to get off the ledge, I don't think that's an option for him. You probably have to just bank on him not spacing properly and mash a get-up attack or something.
I think that's kind of the Meister game plan because you see him very often. Like his go-to kind of edge guard is going off stage and covering high and forcing you to go low, which like in that one interaction, you're like, wow, that was great. I made it back to the ledge. And Meister's actually sitting there like, oh, actually, that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted you to go to the ledge. I wanted you fool. I've got you exactly where I want you. So well played by Meister. Good conditioning off stage and at the ledge, of course. Best ledge trapper in the world. Best ledge trapper alive, you know. It is what it is. Game 2, I think we're going to just see a run back. He played an amazing first stock. He just couldn't close it out, dude. I don't think they left the arena either, so it's not necessarily a crazy call to make. But either way, Game 3 coming up. Smashville Max. Let's see what Dabuz does here, man. Oh, that arrow. See how much percentage that arrow did? Anyway.
Meister going for that storm of nairs right now, just saying, hey, man, your out of shield options aren't that good. So even if I'm a little slow and like don't get the perfect landing on it for optimal frame advantage, there's probably nothing you can do. Dabuz managing to clip him with just, I think, like a couple hits of nair, not even the full move. But now finally getting a turn, Dabuz holding down center stage, throwing some arrows. He knows that he can call the bluff on the bucket at least 2 times. And even then, if Meister has 2 charges, he has to still commit to throwing the bucket out.
Nair. This is the position. Okay. I like using the down B shields too to try to land, not just like putting up the reflectors, but also like you get a little bit of movement on it too, you know what I mean? Oh no, again, Dabuz reaching and failing to reach Meister. I'm telling you, that's just great spacing and positioning by Meister to call out those moves. Forward smash, still not enough. I feel like this happened a lot game 1, Max, where Dabuz just couldn't close out the first stock. He was finding KO moves just at the wrong percentage, and the Meister just took off with the lead big time. You might see that again here, game 3.
Okay, goes for the super safe bear. Even on parry, Game & Watch is not with the speed able to punish that. And I think it takes a really special kind of player to crack Dabuz, right? To make him lose patience. And Meister, I think, perfectly equipped for that. Game & Watch just a naturally frustrating character to hit and fight against. You know, once he gets his moves out, it's very difficult to punish them on ending. It's like they're slow on startup, but if it comes out, you better respect it.
Yeah, man. And I mean, I feel like back air again, I'm telling you, he just can't find these KOs. And Meister's so good at that. Like, he knows your win condition so well. It's not just against Dark Pit, it's not just against Min, it's against like the entire cast. He knows so well what moves he can afford to get hit by, like what risks to kind of take. Especially like you said with Game & Watch, like he's just such a character that can take advantage of that. But a lot of it is the patience by Meister, and you get the stock lead. This is the correct way to play. Oh, and then he just runs in and dash attacks center stage, so that's another option too. Who did Dabuz use game 1? Chat, Min, and it was heavily in Meister's favor.
Yeah, it was looking competitive at the start after some good exchanges back and forth, but Meister just pulled ahead, and Dabuz actually getting the air dodge off stage to drop the game. So far in this game 3, it's looking just as dominant, if not more so. Maister yet to even lose that first stock, setting everything up at the ledge, the bombs, the chef. And now it's his own turn to get back to center.
I feel like there's something to be said about the way the Meister looks at the game and how he plays. Like, he's always playing like a step back away from you and just waiting. Back throw, shit. Up there. Okay, fine. That works. But he's always just like you saw Dabuz try to approach the ledge there, and Meister knew the exact distance where you could start threatening him. So he just chilled and waited on the ledge and waited for Dabuz to commit to a movement. Watch, he's going to do it again. Why wouldn't he? Yep. All right, actually got a little antsy there, and Dabuz waited him out that time. But it's all about kind of making them make the first move. You know what I'm saying? That's such an important thing. If you don't have that knowledge, and your opponent can just kind of outplay around that. So.
Yeah, and again, Game & Watch is one of those characters who really excels with that game plan. If he has the time to launch a move, well, you're probably not going to be able to do anything about it. And Dabuz, I feel like he knows that, but he's also scared to camp, you know, in the traditional sense by throwing projectiles just because of the existence of bucket.
True. All right.
Drag down up air, not going to turn into anything. Game & Watch able to match that get out of jail free card in the form of up B. Oh man, the chef, even when you're on the stage, it's so scary in the corner. Can actually catch your startup frames on your roll too. So there's often not a way out of that.
Yeah, man. Dude, I feel like, seriously though, Game & Watch is one of the best ledge trappers in the game. Because even if you go high there, he can just up B you or nair, and now you're in this position. Look at that. Woo!
That nair with all those active frames, catching spot dodge. He's got the back hitbox, that last fish coming out to cover rolls. This character is disgusting when he's in advantage.
He's equipped to deal with the ledge, that's for sure. Good side B there, I like the option.
And, oh, you want to hold block this time? I got a grab for you.
This is hard to deal with. What's the deal here? You know, wouldn't get ledge trapped like this? Rosalina. She really wouldn't, right? Wouldn't she just be able to gravitational pull? She's really big,
yeah,
though.
that's
tall.
true.
She's really tall, though. That's the problem.
Yeah, I feel like you get rid of all the sausages and then it just doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. Yeah, never mind. I take that one back. Dabuz certainly would have thought of that, too. Hold up.
She's also paper thin, and again, like you said, that giant hurt box does not do her any favors against a character like this. All right,
pain.
Dabuz on his way to the loser's bracket, pending one edge guard, one straight kill move.
And, like, he's doing this ledge trapping against Dabuz, who obviously knows how to get off the ledge in a million different ways. You know, he's mixing up the timing, he's mixing up the option. Meister's just reacting appropriately. That nair should do it. Yep. Pop him off the top. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Nice job to Maister. Clean 3-0 over Dabuz, especially that game 3. That game 3, you got a stranglehold on the advantage state. You got the lead, played appropriately with it, and he did the Meister thing, man. We've seen it a million times.
How do you pop a nooch like that? It's insane! Anyway, Maister taking the 3-zip win, and now we're going to head on over to the other side of winner semis, which is, of course, Sonics versus Mr. E. I think a matchup that is not necessarily one-sided, but certainly in Sonic's favor, and one of the few that Lucina struggles with. She's kind of like that good all-around character, nice bread and butter, who can tackle most matchups in the game, even the ones that she loses, it would be like 51-49, but Sonic among the few that I think really shut her whole game plan down, or at least really challenge it and force you to play very differently. Again, at the very least, it is quite difficult when you're in the driver's seat. But Sonic's also just an absolute demon in the online realm. I mean, he was a Wi-Fi legend in Smash 4, being isolated down there in the